Welcome to Miller's Mods, ladies and gentlemen. So, when I got the prototypes in for the X-Shot Pro and the last piece for the Harrier slash Seagull, there was another item in the box from Sabre. Is this guy right here. This is a string scar. Okay. Now, Conrad has bearing scars, but in Singapore they mainly use string scars. The reason being is bearing scars don't like every type of dart out there. Especially when they're worn darts or whatever. And in Singapore, they use so many different types of darts, it's not even funny. Hard tips, soft tips, you name it. They really don't care. They're insane out there. So Conrad prototyped one of these up, and this is one of the prototypes here. Just for me to test out and to give him my honest opinion. Well, I've ran about 300 shots through this blaster with this scar. And I've changed up my barrel on it once or twice already. So this scar here is as good as a bearing scar. The only difference is it's got strings. Now, the way that Sabre does their stringing pattern is it almost looks like a spider web in a way. And I know you people think, well, then it'll get caught, the dart will get caught on the strings. No. And keep in mind, I've run 300 shots through this blaster, and I didn't have a single malfunction at all that involved a scar or anything. That's why I chose the Harrier to do it, because it's a perfect platform to test on. Literally a perfect platform. Especially with all the metal parts in it. But like I said, this scar here is phenomenal. Now, I did talk to Conrad, and I do believe he's going to put these into production, but I don't know when. And again, I don't even know the price. I was just a man that was to test them out in the United States. And I'll tell you right now, it's great. It's a phenomenal scar, and it's made out of metal. It's not 3D printed. It's not anything. It's a metal scar. So it's the same high quality as the rest of the Sabre products. I mean, this is an absolute gem of a scar. I mean, I truly do dig it. So this is just like a preview of something yet to come that's coming down the pipe from Sabre blasters. I mean, these scars are just phenomenal. And I've used bearing scars, I've used strung scars, I've used printed 3D tips. The tips are great for beginners, but after a certain speed, you want a nice bearing scar or a string scar. The one advantage over a string scar, as I said, than a bearing scar, of course, is that a string scar is more friendly to many different types of darts. Bearing scars can be notoriously picky at times. Now, when I was testing this thing, I was getting tags at about 125 feet or so, which is really good. The other thing that I noticed is that I lost about 5 to 10 FPS, which is about the same with a bearing scar. And the same with a printed tip or the worker scars or whatever, But like I said, though, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a preview of the new string scar coming from Sabre blasters. Again, I don't have a release date on it. All I can tell you is it's coming soon. Well, until next time, this is Miller's Mods signing off.